So let's go to the weekend. And when you guys get to Baltimore, and I want to kind of hit the stages of what you guys went through, because I think you guys got there Saturday, right?
Yeah.
All right, you get there Saturday, and that hotel lobby, I thought I was looking at, because I saw all the highlights of it, looked like Super Bowl Sunday hotel lobbies. I was at Super Bowl last year where there's just people taking pictures left and right. You guys were greeted It's not normally like that on a road trip, right?
Nah, not at all, man. It was crazy. Once we got off the bus, before you even entered the hotel, you could hear the fans inside screaming, chanting for us and, taking pictures. I went up to my room and I ended up coming back down to the lobby and, it was still down there full force, just so happy and excited. And it just created a great atmosphere for us and it gave us a lot of confidence going into the game.
How is it playing in Baltimore? Is it I read a lot of reports that they're a nice crowd, but it's a very intimidating crowd too.
Yeah, it's pretty loud, man. They have some great fans that really back them. They really get behind them, especially from an offensive standpoint. You get in those third and longs, man, they can make it tough on you.
How much can you share from the game plan perspective? Because to me, it seemed like you guys made some adjustments from the first time you guys played with a little bit different roster as well. Dre was back. You had TJ at quarterback. Yeah, talk a little bit about that because it seemed like you guys were a step faster than the Ravens.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to create a fast tempo going into the game because, if you kind of, lull your way through it, like I said, the fans can get behind them and kind of, force you to slow your game down. So we wanted to start fast. We wanted to get our run game going early. And, they had some different looks that gave us some problems early on. And, going into the second quarter, we started to pick it up a little bit and got Arian going. Also our rollouts, play actions helped us out a lot, which got Andre and those guys involved. We had a pretty good game plan going into it, man. We knew they were going to probably pick up the pressure in the second half, which they did, bought a few more blitzes. And, we picked it up well. But, like I said, just 4 or 5 plays, man, that we wish we could have back.
Yeah, and I don't want to harp on Jacoby's situation a little bit too much, but that kind of, I don't want to say, I'll just be honest, it kind of changed the momentum of the game. There was an opportunity, you guys are up 3-0, a chance to get the ball. That kind of changed, but did it change the way you guys played moving forward?
No, not at all. I mean, it was a mistake on his part, but it happened early in the game. It got some momentum behind it, but we had plenty of opportunities to make up for that. We didn't change our game plan at all. Like I said, it was still early on. They scored. It was 7-3. We still felt like we had a chance to get the momentum back, and we still wanted to run the ball. We didn't panic and go into drop back every play. But it happens.
What's it like going against guys that you probably grew up watching? I mean, we all grew up watching Ray Lewis, even though I'm probably older than him. But regardless, we all kind of watched him, and he's still at an elite level, this late in his career.
I mean, going into the game, you have the utmost respect for him and the rest of the players, man. And they create, they could try to intimidate you with some of the stuff they do before the game. Like he comes out there and they got him on the screen and hyping everybody up, and he does his little introduction dance and stuff like that. You see that, you've seen that for over 10 years. But once you start playing, he's just another guy out there to me. You respect him, but you still got to go get him.
When you guys are down 17-3, is there a panic mode in your brain? Are you thinking, we got to make a play now? Or are you thinking, all right, we've kind of been down this road before, we know how to get back into it?
Well, there's a sense of urgency. You don't not so much panic, but you know that you have to make plays. You don't want to get too far behind those guys. 'Cause like I said, the kind of defense they have, they can really pin their ears back and come after you. But we wanted to take our time, but we knew we had to make a play.
Yeah, and you did make some big plays, and then Arian had that amazing drive, and obviously the offensive line helps make everything happen. Talk a little bit about that. How at that point, I don't know if I noticed it early in the game, but I noticed it on that drive. It ate up some clock. You got Arian going, you mixed in a little pass, but mostly Arian to make it a 17-10 game. Talk about that drive and what you guys are thinking during it.
Yeah, like before that drive, we could get 7-yard run here and there, but then we'll kind of stall. And during that drive, Arian himself, who's a very confident player and really tries to get us going. He tried to instill into us that we can beat them. What we're doing is working. You just got to keep the pressure on them. So he made 4 or 5 yard run here. 10, 12-yard one there, and we just wanted to keep the pressure on them and not let up at all. And you could tell they were starting to get frustrated, which played into our advantage, and went down and scored, and that kind of shifted the momentum in our direction some.
And I don't remember what drive it was. It might have been on this drive. I think it was a little bit later. There's a kind of a botched snap, and TJ bobbles it a little bit and throws a pass to Arian. And Arian somehow catches it, I believe, with his left hand, if I remember correctly, and cradles. You probably didn't see it live, but I'm sure you saw the highlights since then.
Yeah, it was, this is what he does, man. He's a very special player. During the play, I didn't realize how much went on until I saw the highlights. But, yeah, botch snap, got it up, and in like a 180 motion, he caught the ball in his left hand, turned around, planted, and got upfield and created a huge play on the first down for us. And, that's just the kind of plays that he makes. Now,
you guys, this might be a stupid question. You guys don't watch any film after a game? Like, when your season's over, it's over. There's not like a film session, is there?
No, it's over after that.
Thanks, guys. It's been fun. But you do have the exit interview, correct?
Yes, yeah. You go in, meet with all the coaches, and say farewell till a few months later.
Sucks, doesn't it?
It does, man. It does. Because, you're just coming in every day and seeing those guys, and, you never wanted to end.